What's up, YouTube? Triton Carbide here, bringing you, yes, another video on Grind. I think this is my third one in a row. I don't know what it is about this level, but I get good videos for commentaries. Although this gameplay, clearly not the best that I've ever done in my life. You can go on almost any other video on my channel, and you could probably see better gameplay, but this video emphasizes the point. The point of this video is I want to talk about the target finder and the millimeter scanner, two attachments for guns that people find to be just completely cheesy and hate you for using it. Real quick on what I'm using the LSAT. Yes, actually an LMG, what I ragged on for the last couple Call of Duties that I just hated, but they're actually pretty good in this game. Obviously I'm using the target finder. I'm also using the stock and the grip. I'm using flak jacket, toughness, and engineer. So, on to the point of the video. Back when they announced Black Ops 2 and they showed attachments for guns and how they were really going to work the perk system and attachments, there was obviously the target finder, the millimeter scanner, I think the dual band scope, the infrared one, which a lot of people have always hated. That's nothing new, so I'm not really going to cover that in this video. But the two big ones, the millimeter scanner and the target finder. When they initially were announced, I saw those and I was just thinking, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Can you make this game any easier for people? It's been pretty much thought that Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, and Treyarch are kind of just catering this game anymore for more newbie people and make it easier to kill, make it a little bit harder to be good at, which I think they did make it a little bit harder to be good at, but I think that's basically just the matchmaking, not really the gameplay itself. But this is actually the first Call of Duty where, one, it literally highlights the target for you. Marksman pretty much did the same thing in the prior Call of Duties, but you would at least have to put the cursor on the guy. It doesn't just show up and say, hey, shoot here. I think that's what really gets a lot of people. I shouldn't have died there. The millimeter scanner is the first thing in Call of Duty that you can literally see through walls and see people right there. You don't necessarily need full metal jacket to kill them. You can just quick turn the corner with light compensation. You should kill that person, or you can just wait for them to round the corner and just kill them. So start with the target finder. The way it works, obviously, if you're looking in the video right there was a guy that was not running cold-blooded for the second perk. You go ADS, it literally highlights him and says shoot here. I didn't start using this until maybe a couple days ago, and the death mics are awesome. You get called every name in the book. I take that as a compliment. I used to be one of those guys that was just, oh no, that gun's overpowered or that weapon's overpowered. I'm never going to use that. I'm better than that. I'm a much better player than that. I don't need that. Then I realized, you know what? I'm a weapons hipster, and I don't want to do that because I'm essentially just putting myself at a disadvantage. If something is in the game and everybody can use it, why not use it? Why be a weapons hipster? So I really started using, I guess, what could have been considered the OP guns in Battlefield 3, and then I just started using the target finder. Now, I don't really believe it's good for every gun. I more or less tend to think it's the best on LMGs. SMGs, the run and gun style that I like to play, it does not work whatsoever. It gives you the tunnel vision. You can't see the signs. For me, it just doesn't work with SMGs. Assault rifles, it might work a little better on. Specifically, the FAL and the SMR, I would think it would work best on, because you're not really going to be running too much with those guns. Those are going to be guns that you're more or less kind of going to hang back, shoot long lines of sight, which I think it would be good with for people that just like the head glitch. They might pop around a corner, like that guy who just shot me. You would see him and would highlight him like that, and then you can go and kill him, just like I did. Yay, revenge spawn. And that's pretty much the main reason why I like it, why I use it. And yay, free headshot. This game, there's so many head glitch spots. Sometimes, how often have you died to someone that literally pops out of a corner, head glitching, you don't see them, and they just pop you right in the head a couple times and you're dead. This helps prevent that. And to be honest, I like it. And if people want to hate me for using it, you go ahead and hate me. I really couldn't care less. I'm old enough to be over it. I used to just care like, oh my god, the people in this game, the lobby, oh my god, what are they gonna think of me? Honestly, who cares? Once you leave the lobby, odds are, you're never gonna see that person for the rest of your life. You get called a camping whore, target finder fag, anything like that. Oh my god, you need the baby monitor to kill me. People are gonna talk shit in the lobby. Honestly, just laugh about it. You're never gonna see them. They don't know you, they can't do anything to you, and odds are, they're pissed because you had a good game, and they didn't, and they want to say, oh my god, target finder. See, look, this guy, right here, target finder. I don't know what it is within the last couple days, but I literally think more than half the people I run into anymore are using the target finder. I think it's one of the strongest attachments that you could possibly use on some guns. So, that brings us to the millimeter scanner. When they had the first multiplayer footage of the millimeter scanner, there was that body that got highlighted behind that crate. I'm pretty sure it was on cargo. I saw that, and I was just like, you have to be kidding me. This is the Call of Duty that I'm actually not going to get. Everyone's going to use this. Everyone's just going to look at you behind the wall. They're going to get the jump on you, and that's it. You're done. Why bother even playing this game? Thankfully, I think it's the last attachment on most guns. A lot of people will prestige them, a lot of people are still prestiging guns, and I hardly see it used compared to how often I see the target finder used. Millimeter scanner, what it does, every 2 to 3 seconds, pulses essentially, kind of like sonar, and if someone is standing still, that's the key, standing still, going prone, or just very slowly moving, you will be able to see them behind a wall. I think this is a fail Hellstorm. Yeah, one kill with it. Fail anyway. So you'll be able to see the highlight of their body in basically white. But what it also does, a lot of people like to use smoke grenades on objective-based games. Someone throws smoke, the millimeter scanner, every time it pulses, you will see the outline of the body. That is kind of just like a, hey, why don't you shoot here for free kills? It's not nearly as powerful as I thought it to be, but I like it because, one, I think it's just as effective of a sight as a red dot, which is the, I guess, stereotypical, most common sight used in Call of Duty. But you get to see campers. That's literally what it is. It's an anti-camper sight. If someone's camping, you should be able to kill them. Yeah, they're going to be looking around the corner. But there's a couple videos out there that explain LICOMP in great detail. Basically, compared to everyone else in this game, you are 0.13 seconds behind everybody, no matter what your connection is. It kind of sucks. So, if you're just sitting there and someone comes out from behind a wall to try and kill you, you're going to see them 0.1 seconds. That doesn't sound like a big deal, but with how fast these guns fire, that could be 1 or 2 bullets in you already. So it is kind of a big deal. People don't rag on me nearly as often with that they do the target finder. Usually they're just people that are pissed off because you ruined their little camping fun. But if you go back to the very beginning of my videos, actually, I don't know, it might have been on my other channel that I actually got a strike on. I think I just called this thing like the bitch scanner and the bitch finder, things like that, because I was just so against it. And then I just realized, you know what? They're in the game. They're in the game to help me out. People love hiding in dark corners. Screw it. I'm using the damn thing. Don't care what anyone thinks. Don't care what anyone says. So I use the millimeter scanner. I use a target finder. And I'm a better player for it. Millimeter scanner, I really prefer on assault rifles and SMGs. Target finder, I like on LMGs, although I don't use LMGs that much. Reason I'm using this is I was just building it, building the attachments up and trying to get good gameplay for my weekly series called Custom 1. Basically, you leave a comment on that video, on the prior week's video, of what kind of setup you want me to play. This week, I am going to be doing the L stat. Obviously not going to be using this game. And guess what? I'm not going to be using grind and domination. Oh my god. So, the point, I guess, that I'm trying to make with this video is, don't worry about what other people are going to say. Don't worry about what other people are going to think. You will never see them again for the rest of your life, unless you live in a remote country and there's not that many people that play. But if you live in the States, you live in Canada, Europe, or something like that, there's no shortage of players. And if you do see them again, they're not even going to remember you. They're not going to remember, oh my god, 3 weeks ago that guy used the target finder and he killed me and that was such bullshit. Don't worry about it. Worry about other things. There's much better things to worry about than what some guy online that you don't even know is going to think of you for using a gun attachment in Call of Duty that he could be using, but he just doesn't want to use because he's too stubborn to use it and he doesn't want to get the kills with it. That's all. So, oop. Watch this final kill cam here. Who's that guy right there dying? Wonder who that was. If you like that guy dying, give the video a like. If you don't like him dying, give it a like anyway. If you want more, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Next week, Dead Space 3. I'm going to be doing some list plays along with Call of Duty. Thanks, guys. See ya.